Well, hello, hello. Beautiful day here, and we are getting out on the trail. Connor and I just parked the truck right here, and we gotta walk down this road just a little ways, and then we'll start dropping into the canyon here. So Round Valley Draw should be pretty cool. Neither of us have hiked this one before. I think it's gonna be about 10 miles round trip. We're gonna rim walk a little bit and then drop down into the canyon. According to some of the comments we've read, there's a little bit of a rock scramble over a couple drops, like right as you get into the canyon here. So a couple people have said it's hard to do going down, but coming up it's much easier. So our plan is kind of follow the rim. Apparently there's a spot where you can drop in down to the canyon. We'll follow the canyon down to a spot called the Confluence, which is where 3 different canyons all meet together. And then we'll look for a place to call home for the night. We got some good food. We got some drinks. I'm testing out a new pack. Man, it's gonna be a beautiful day out on the trail. So yeah, rocking the new Hyperlight Mountain Gear Southwest 3400 here. This is her first time out on the trail. So I'll be giving my kind of thoughts and impressions throughout the hike, but I got her all loaded up yesterday and was walking around, and the fit on it is really nice, and it carries a load really comfortably. So we're all watered up here. We're not anticipating finding any water in the canyon, so we're carrying everything we need. Yeah, it should be a nice night. Temperatures are probably gonna get down into the 20s. So we both got some warm kits, keep us nice and hot. But yeah, we're looking forward to it. Should be pretty fun. Beautiful day here. Get out on the trail, see where this place goes. So in addition to my new pack, look what Connor's got. Connor's got a new pack. Escalante 43 liter.
Yeah, the Escalante Desert Pack 43 liter.
So he's doing a little R&D on that one, trying that guy out. So we're both kind of testing out some new gear on this one, which is always really fun. It feels really cool to get a box, open some new gear, and try some stuff out. You know, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but I think that's one of the best things about backpacking, and if you stick with it and you know you continue to get out and challenge yourself, is inevitably your gear evolves. Inevitably you want to think about trying different things or buying different gear, and that's what's cool. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes you figure out a whole new kit. Sometimes, like last time, I brought my alcohol stove. Well, it works, but slow as hell, man. I'm not gonna do that every time I want to eat. So yeah, live and learn. Okay, so we just found our sign-in right here. Connor's filling out our overnight permit, some info on the canyon here, kind of all the same stuff that we deal with, you know, pack it in, pack it out, be careful, we're in a fragile environment. We'll see if we can find a site that someone's already used. Obviously we're trying to leave no trace as much as possible, so we'll see if we can do that and find a good spot. Doesn't look like there's a whole lot of water. There's a lot of snow, so we might see some runoff down in the canyon, but it looks like this is the actual trailhead maybe, but that road we just walked down had a bunch of washouts on it, so wouldn't have been smart to try to drive it. So it looks like the trail takes this wash right here and starts going down that way. So I think we're about to make some moves here. What you think, Connor? All good?
I think we're all set. I just don't remember my license plate number.
Oh. Starting to get a little deeper, huh? Ooh. Alright, this is super muddy. Oh my god.
Started a miniature landslide.
The trail is melting, Connor. This is so weird. All right, so we just came along that little trail on the rim there. The trail is super muddy right now and icy. I just actually took a little digger, but I'm totally fine. But we're right at the spot now where, according to some of the comments I've read, the canyon actually really begins, and there's a little bit of like a drop off right here. So the trail, we can see, continues up on the right side right up there. So we're gonna get down in and scout it out right now and check it out, and figure out what we're gonna do. Is that drop okay right there? Oh, that's not bad. I mean, I think we can on the way back. Oh, whoa. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
All right, well, we found the start of the canyon right here. No, I think this is what they're talking about, that they said there's like 2 drops, and people said it's easier to go up than down. So I think we'll be coming up this tomorrow. Damn, that's cool. But I think we're gonna have to try to get up right here, maybe, onto the side.
Yeah, it shows like right there. The trail's just like above the canyon.
Okay. All right.
But still getting looked down into.
Damn, that is cool though. Wow. Oh yeah.
Sweet.
That's cool.
That way, baby.
Ooh, don't mind if I do. Wow. Do you know what that is? We've been hiking through oceans of this cryptobiotic soil. This stuff is all over here in the Southwest. If you've seen my other video where we went down Mystery Canyon, this stuff was all over too, and I talked a little bit about it there, but it's actually like a living organism that's a bacterial growth that builds up on the sand, and it basically helps create erosion, and it's like its own mini environment. And I always forget the rate, but it's something like a 1/4 inch every 100 years or something like that. So it's extremely fragile. It takes forever to form and grow, and you know, just one footstep on it will just crush it. So we're following this trail here, which is just insane. That's literally on just the rim of this canyon. Whew, super cool. All right, well, we're stopping to take a little snack break here. Find this little flat spot. Grabbing some food and just enjoying this view. Pretty cool. So this trail has just been on the rim. You've kind of seen us just skirting around this canyon. This canyon is insane. It's super deep, probably 200-300 feet at least. So this trail just seems to skirt along the edge of it and follow it, and at some point it's going to drop us into it. So once we drop in, we'll kind of be cruising around and looking for a spot to go home for the night. And then tomorrow we'll be cruising back up through the canyon. I think we're going to try to do it. So it should be pretty cool. But yeah, weather is amazing. Trail is pretty nice so far and beautiful. So we're just really enjoying it. This is pretty awesome. What you got for lunch today, my buddy? Tuna?
Albacore, tuna, jalapeno, and cumin. And of course, we got to hit it with the chips.
And I see you got a zebra cake right there.
Yeah, buddy.
Get that sugar, the blood sugar back up.
You got to.
A little smash.
There you go.
She's still gonna taste the same.
It don't matter. All right, so we're gonna kick back here, have a little lunch, and we'll get back on the trail. No, that's a double-decker oatmeal cream pie. It's pretty slapping. How's the zebra?
Dude, I need more of these in my life. I haven't had one of these in forever.
Nice and high school. All right, back on the trail, cruising after a little lunch, and still just following this trail along the rim here. And it's weird because we'll like literally go sections where we're like, are we still on the trail? And then there are sections where it's super clearly defined. So a little bit of route finding here as we're trying to make our way along the rim, but still absolutely beautiful. Okay, so we just had to do some, like I said, route finding right there. The trails here are just not very well marked. I don't think a lot of people have been out here. So you'd like be on the trail and then we'd lose it. And we'd be on the trail and we'd lose it. Connor is running All Trails Pro, so he has a map downloaded. And as we were coming over this ridge up top here, he was like, oh, it intersects with another trail. And as soon as he said that, we took like another 5 steps down this little wash and there was a cairn. And like there's another one right here. So I think we've found this little spot where we're supposed to get down into the canyon here. So now we're just working our way down through this wash to see if this will get us into the main canyon here. So, you know, this is kind of the adventure. This is a lot of route finding today, and it is interesting to say the least of where this trail is taking us. So I'm trying to catch up to Conbro right here. Man, you just put 1 foot wrong and it just goes on you. Dude, there's just no grip. Oh man. Holy cow. Okay, so we are basically at the bottom. That is where we just came from, all the way up there. And we've just slowly made our way down this slippery staircase of death to the bottom of this canyon. Now, both of us are still unsure if this is the actual trail we were supposed to take, or if just by chance we linked up on another trail that took us down in here. Both of us are thinking that this is part of the Hayduke trail because of some writing we saw. But, yo, where we at, baby?
Yo, we outside, baby.
Holy crap. All right, you guys want a 360 right here? Check this out. Wow. Bro, this is...
I don't even want to go into the canyon yet until tomorrow.
Right.
I want to just like camp out here.
Dude, this is so cool. Holy cow. All right, so now we just keep going. This is so cool. Well, all right. We came down our canyon right over there, and we found an awesome little flat spot right over there. You can see Connor down there. And baller little site, a couple of nice flat spots, a little pre-established fire ring, so we are gonna have a very, very small fire tonight. It's gonna get cold. We both need to dry some gear out, so we're gonna make a little fire. Make sure it's within the confines and just nice and small to throw off a little heat. But other than that, we're just blown away by how cool and beautiful this place is. So there's our canyon that we came down. You have this canyon right here, and then that continues down the drainage right there. So we're almost out of it. Like when we were standing on the other side of this little ridge right there, the walls get smaller and smaller. So probably tomorrow morning, we're gonna go all the way down to the canyon, find the end. We'll come back to our camp, grab our stuff, and then hike back out. So we're pretty excited because tomorrow we get to spend the whole day in this canyon getting back up to where we started, which should be really cool. But yeah, so now we're just getting the site situated. We're gonna throw up some tents. We're gonna get a nice little fire going. We're gonna make some dinner. We're gonna enjoy some drinks. It's about 5:30, so I think happy hour is about to be in full effect. So let's go make that happen. And I think it's almost time for a jacket too. I'm starting to get a little cold. Let's make it happen. Oh, Connor doing the Lord's work. What do we got there?
A little contact hazy IPA.
Ooh.
Kind of nice and crispy.
A little tour of our camp here. So it's pretty nice. There's a couple little kind of flat spots, but the two best ones are basically like right here. So Connor and I are gonna kind of set up kind of nose to butt, but I think my head's gonna go out this way and he's gonna set up right here. And then this is the fire pit. We kind of moved a couple of the rocks around, but nice little pit. I got my saw, so we'll chop up some nice little sections and get a nice little fire going, keep us warm. And I think that's about it. So time to get camp set up here. I had to throw on the jacket, starting to cool down now that we lost the sun. So yeah, making some moves here, getting camp set up, and pretty soon here we'll be kicking back by a fire, enjoying a nice little beer. Let's make it happen. All right, well, after a solid amount of work here, we finally got this thing going. Connor's putting in some work with the backhoe over there, sawing up some nice pieces for us. So we're gonna try to keep it pretty small, just within the confines. But like I said, we're gonna dry some gear out. We wanna stay nice and warm tonight, so we're not trying to get cold. Man, I think it might be happy hour. So let's get a beer going. My man.
Yes, sir.
Yo, contact haze, baby. Ooh. Oh yeah.
That's a crispy boy for sure.
Slapping. And Connor got a nice upgrade on this trip. Sitting in a chair. What? Look at that.
King.
So I got Bianca a new Helinox, and I took hers, so Connor got to use mine for the night. So upgrade. Oh man, that fire feels good. All right, so we got happy hour going, and we're gonna make a little happy hour meal here. So I got the leftovers, probably about half a package of some Patagonia spicy bean and cheese dip. So it's dehydrated. You just gotta add about half a cup, 3/4 cup of water. And then I'm also gonna throw into that nacho cheese sauce. You know what kind of cheese sauce it is?
Nacho cheese.
It's nacho cheese, baby. And then we got some chips, so we're gonna do a little beer and queso, dog.
Oh. Already now.
Okay, take two. Adding the queso into the rehydrated bean dip. Yeah. Oh, that looks cheesy, boy. Get all of it out of there. Ooh, and this fire feels amazing. Beautiful. All right, let's try this out. Oh yeah. That's pretty good. All right, well, happy hour's over, so I think it is time to start making a little dinner. So I brought the skillet tonight, which only means one thing. We're making something good. You ready for this? We're making some Philly cheesesteaks. So we've got some sizzle steak right here. I've got some provolone cheese, onions and peppers, and a little banana peppers. Over here I got a little oil, my little seasoning kit, and we're gonna fire this thing up and get her rolling. All right, we got some hot oil here. Now let's get some sizzle steak in there, baby.
Ooh, she's sizzling.
Yeah, baby. Are you ready with that agua?
It's already steaming.
Ooh. Damn. All right, open them buns up, baby. Oh, they're ripping. Oh my god, this is gonna be so good. Oh, look at that cheese pull. Bro, is that even street legal?
Dude,
Definitely
this
not.
is not legal in any of the 50 states.
Illegal. Oh my god, that looks so fire, dude. All right, and Connor saved the bean and cheese sauce from earlier. Oh, OMG. Oh, that looks so good.
Dope.
Oh.
We're gonna need a shower after this.
Yo, let's eat, baby. That's so good. Connor, how was that?
That was a good one. Yeah, that's... I don't know if it's what we needed, but we needed that.
Some good protein, some carbs.
Yeah.
That filled me up. Like,
All the
that was a good one. Food tastes 100 times better always when you're out on the trail. And now I'm warming my Ruger bar. Yeah, the chocolate Ruger. Warming it right up by the fire here. Oh, feels so good. All right, well, we're just getting in the bags. Fire's all out and it's starting to get really cold, so we said I think that's about it. Jumped on in here and I'm already starting to warm up, so glad. I love this 0-degree bag. This thing is amazing. Well, I think that's gonna do it for us. We're probably gonna say goodnight. Looking forward to tomorrow, some good breakfast, and then hiking up through that canyon all day. Should be amazing. So, hope I sleep well, and I'll see you all in the morning. Good night. Good morning. We're just getting up right now. It's about, I think, 9:15. Oh man, I slept pretty hard. Got cold last night though. I think my phone said it got down to 24 degrees, so pretty cold. My GoPro didn't want to turn on even though I had it in my bag, so filming this on my phone, so it probably looks a little different. But yeah, we're just getting up. The sun has not yet come over the canyon walls, so even though it's kind of light out, it's still pretty cold. So the bag feels very good. I do not want to get out right now. But I stayed nice and warm last night. This is 0 degree, and the combination of the Thermarest X Therm, so nice. It'll do its job. It'll keep you nice and warm. So I think we're gonna get up right here, see if we can get some hot water going for some coffee and some oatmeal, and then see where this canyon goes today. I'm pretty excited. This was pretty cool to walk along the rim of it yesterday and see it. So today to be down in the bottom of it, I'm pretty excited. So I'm gonna get up here. I'm gonna fiddle with my GoPro, see if I can get her to turn on, and get some breakfast going here. So let's make some moves. Ooh. All right, we got a nice little breakfast fire going. That feels good. How did we get this one going on the first time and it took us 3 tries last night? And check this out. So this is my water bottle. This was sitting out in my backpack, so almost frozen, completely solid. You can see there's a little bit of movement still in there, but not a whole lot. So kind of warm that up a little bit, get a little water out of it, make some tea and some coffee and some oatmeal. But you can see the sun is almost coming down to us here. It's just on the edge of the rim, so probably another 20 minutes we'll start seeing some sun. But man, look at this spot we got to call home for the night. This is insane. I didn't really do much of a camp tour last night, I guess. So this is where I pitched my girl and Connor's. Now, if you've watched my last video, the Squirrel Creek and Water Canyon, Connor had this new tent and we weren't quite sure what it was. And the more I looked at it, the more I saw it looked really similar to mine. It has that kind of front opening, but this is clearly about twice the size of mine. And so when I said mine is the Fly Creek one, I was like, Connor, what tent do you have? And Connor was breaking down his tent the other day and found a tag inside of it, Fly Creek UL2.
UL2, baby, 2-person.
So Connor ordered a 1-person, but got shipped a 2-person. So he's rocking the 2P tent now, which is kind of interesting. I mean, it's lighter than your old tent.
Yeah, I mean, it's still convenient. I'm not mad anyway, more just fresh.
You're like, dude.
Like, I ordered one thing and got something else. And
not what I wanted.
yeah.
Oh, that fire feels good. All right, well, I think we're gonna get some water going here, make a little brekkie, break down the tents. And I think the plan is we're gonna hike down the canyon a little ways. Once we break down camp, we'll just leave our bags here just to see what else is down below us here. And then we'll come back, we'll load up, and we'll start making our way back up the canyon, which I'm pretty excited for today. Yesterday while we were hiking and looking down over the rim, the canyon looked super cool. It doesn't get like, it looked at least like super slot, like narrow, but I mean, it had some high walls, probably at least 200, 300 feet. So it should be pretty interesting to get down in there today and see where that goes to get back up to our car. So pretty excited. All right.
Zebra cakes for breakfast.
Zebra cakes for breakfast. All right, and just like that, GoPro's back in action. She just needed a little time in my pocket on the charger, and got her going again. So back on the GoPro. We did have a little breakfast fire this morning, so we're just making sure it's all the way out. Lots of snow, going through all the ashes here, so making sure it's all the way out. And then we're pretty much all packed up, so camp is all broken down. We're stashing our backpacks right here, and we're gonna go down the canyon a little ways, as far as we want, just to adventure it. And then we're gonna be going back up this way. So really looking forward today to checking out the canyon. It was super cool yesterday hiking on top and getting all the little glimpses down into the canyon. But really looking forward today to being able to hike up through it and, you know, see it from a totally different perspective. That's what was actually really cool about this trip. You know, a lot of our canyon style hikes that we do are like an out and back. So you're seeing the same exact thing, you know, slightly different perspective, but you're going the same exact way in and out. With this one, we went on that trail on the rim, and now we're going up through the canyon. So it kind of turns it into almost like a loop hike, which is really cool, because you just see something totally different the entire time on the hike. So yeah, we're really stoked. This is going to be cool. We got a beautiful day. And yeah, so we're gonna go check out the canyons, and then we'll come back, grab our packs, and start heading back up the canyon and see what we can find. So I think it's about time. Let's make some moves. Well, man, this canyon just keeps on going. You can see behind me here, we keep coming around these corners and going, this kind of looks like the end of it. And it just keeps going. So, like we were saying yesterday, we're not sure if this is part of the Hayduke Trail or maybe like near it. When we signed in to get our permit to come down here, there was some other writings that people had done that's either indicated they were on the Hayduke or something about the Hayduke. So very interesting. I don't know a whole lot about that trail, but seems pretty cool. So we kind of called it, you know, we've got enough of an exploration today ahead of us already to go back up the canyon. So we didn't want to wear ourselves out and go too far down here. So we just kind of wanted to see a little bit further of where the canyon went and some more of it. And man, it's just beautiful. It just keeps going here. So pretty cool. The other thing is both of us know of another hike that's this cool canyon. And actually I've done it before, called Cottonwood Canyon. And that one just is like another canyon like this. It just goes all the way back. So if you want, check out my video on that one. I go out with Bianca and some friends and we do an awesome overnight up that canyon. But looking at a map, we think that this connects into that canyon. So you could do like a round valley draw into Cottonwood Canyon as like a point to point, and it would probably be like a 3-day, 2-night, you know, hike. So thinking about making that happen here, that would be really, really cool. This canyon is awesome, and it'd be really cool to hike back down it. So now we just decided to turn back. So now we're just gonna hike right back towards our backpacks, pick our stuff up, and start going back up the canyon. So yeah, pretty excited. This place is beautiful. It is amazing down here. So really, really cool to keep hiking. Oh, check it out. There's a arch right there. Kind of. That's cool. Yeah, it's almost hard. You got to keep your eyes on the ground because the ground's uneven, but you just cannot help but keep looking up at all these cool walls around us. This is just beautiful. Okay, got our packs all loaded up. Significantly lighter today, thanks to a lot less water, no beer, no Philly cheesesteak prep. So we're gonna be flying up through this canyon today. So now we're just gonna start walking back up the wash here and get back into it. So I've been filming this whole time. So on my new camera here, GoPro 8 by the way, it has several different like lens modes you can film in. So right now I've just been filming in what they call linear, which is like kind of the flattest lens. But as we start getting into the canyon here, I really want to try to be able to capture it more. So they have a super wide angle, almost like a fisheye lens. So as soon as we get into the canyon here, I might switch into that and see if I can get a better shot and really show you how big this canyon is. Because it's always hard on camera. You don't really capture the scale. You know, it always looks smaller than it is and flatter than it is and doesn't show the depth of the canyon. So see if that helps out a little bit, because this is amazing. Okay, well, we just made it here to the other confluence. This is the route we came down yesterday. That super steep and slippery descent. What is it called? Slick rock?
Yeah, upper slip rock.
Upper slip rock.
Down here, along with lower slip rock. I think they both come to.
Anyway, so now we're just heading back up here, the Round Valley Draw Canyon. Oh, I guess that's what it's called. So this is pretty cool. From here on out, we'll probably be seeing a lot of ice, a lot of snow. But for us, this is all new, and this is where I think it's gonna start getting pretty interesting. Let's go, baby. Wow.
Can't crawl.
We stuck.
Oh, loud.
We good? Bro, this is insane. Holy shit, dude. Yo, I almost gotta put my light on. Wow. Shh. This is fun. This is crazy.
I jump up.
Okay, holy cow. So we just had to come up through this obstacle, and I didn't film it, but we came like up around right through there, and then coming up through here, it was just a nightmare. Now, if it was dry, it would be easier because it's kind of just like a spillway, a little chute right there. But with all the snow and ice on there, we just had no grip. There's no handholds. There's nothing to like get purchase on, you know, and as soon as you put weight on it, it just starts sliding. So it took us a minute. We had to do some climbing and figure out our way up through it, because that was a tough little obstacle right there. But now we're back and moving again, and kind of still coming through this crazy rock slide area where, you know, all this just got pushed down into the canyon here, and so it's just choking and catching everything that comes down behind it. Pretty crazy. Oh, this looks fun.
I was gonna yell to keep your pack on for a second.
Okay, another fun little climb right there. Fortunately, that one was pretty dry, so it wasn't bad. We still just had to take our packs off, push them over the top, and then Connor's a much better rock climber than I am. So he's always able to spider his way up these little inclines. And then I just look like a freaking idiot trying to be like, get up on the rock. I'm all like shaking as I'm climbing. Oh, but now we are in some easier terrain, and look at this. This is cool. Well, that's it. We survived. We climbed out all the way, baby. That was a little more rock climbing than I was invested for.
Yeah, that was definitely fun, but we definitely were not in the right zone.
I'm really glad I had that paracord in my pack. That made getting those packs up way easier. Damn, that was crazy. That's definitely like no joke of a scramble. Like, even if you didn't have a backpack on, just a day pack, that would still be tough.
We're both 6 foot plus.
Yeah, I mean, if you were shorter than us, some of those rocks would have been tough to get up and over. So now we're just making our way back on this trail yesterday towards the little road where we got to walk back to the truck, and that's it. So, man, this has been a hell of an adventure. I love that we did it as a loop. That was really cool. On the rim, down, and then back up through the canyon. Super, super cool. Well, we made it. We're in one piece. That was an adventure for the books. Man, that was so cool. Climbing on the rim, finding that trail to down climb, getting into the canyon, finding a good spot for the night, then hiking back out through the canyon, doing those rock climbs. This was a little bit of everything and then some. Yeah, that was super cool. What do you have to say for the people?
First off, sponsor us. Second off, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and join us for the next video. But cheers.
Because you know, we getting out on another one. We gonna find another crazy spot to go explore. Hell yeah. Well, as always, guys, I appreciate you coming out with me. And I think that's gonna do it for this one. If you're getting out on the trail, always bring plenty of water with you. And make sure you're always leaving no trace. Leave it in a good spot for the next person to go enjoy. Take care, everyone. See you out on the next one.